Yep, y'all. Fruity here. So I figured slow things down a bit. Not a lot's happening this week. Not a lot happened last week in the LoLCow, apart from something Chris did. But I'll save that for a video another time. So I figured, why not make a video for what I predict is going to happen this year. What I think is going to happen this year. And I'm going to do this by cow, and from most likely to happen to least likely to happen in terms of my weird theories that I've had going on in my head. Alright? We're fucking starting off with Blade. So, only is me Blade. Most likely to happen. His alcoholism is going to get worse. He's going to get more addictions. Less likely to happen is that he's going to go back on stream with more meth heads, but it's still very likely to happen. Not as likely to happen is that his body is going to bork out on him, or he's going to have some major medical incident. Alright, so, like, this is middle of the road, alright? I really don't think Blade is going to last all that much longer in the state that he's in. His body's going to bork out on him. And then, absolute bottom of the barrel, probably not going to happen, but just massive conspiracy theory is that he's going to become a PDF. He's going to be found out talking to kids and shit. What everyone probably came here to see was my predictions about Chris, and my predictions for Chris are rather bleak. Let's start out with that he's probably going to still be making money from these streams, alright? He keeps on making money from these streams. Weens keep donating to make him have these weird-ass questions said, and he's just making bank off them. And that's just the most likely thing to happen. Less likely to happen, but still very likely to happen, is his location gets leaked. By him. So, like, the rule of law with LoLCows is if they say what their address is, then it's okay to plaster it all over the damn internet. And I think Chris is going to do that. I really do. And less likely to happen is that we're going to have, but like middle of the road likely to happen, I mean, is that we're going to find out the name of this girlfriend of his. The real name, and she's going to break up with his ass. Daniel Larson is going to have a very exciting year this year. Let's be honest, he's just going to stay homeless. Alright, it's not in Daniel's nature to be looking for an apartment or place to live that he can afford. So, he's just going to stay homeless. And less likely to happen, but still could happen, is he's going to violate his probation and go to jail. Alright, he's definitely going to have another incident with the damn police, for sure. But whether that's after his probation is done or not, we'll have to see. Given how LoLCow luck works, it's probably not going to happen. Middle of the road is he's going to figure out that tents exist and start living in those. It's just what every homeless person does. Alright? It's just a very smart thing to do, is to have a tent. And then absolute conspiracy theory levels of probably never going to happen is he's going to have another major troll. By major troll, I mean one that is recurring in his life and all this, like how Sarex has had Music Biz Marty, or Chris had Liquid Chris. Right? That's just probably never going to happen. Probably not going to happen, but it still could happen with Daniel Larson. We'll just have to wait and see. This is going to be the person I have the least predictions of, but that's for a good reason. It's because he isn't an English-speaking LoLCow. He's the only LoLCow, major LoLCow, outside of the United States. It is, of course, Dragonlord, right? And my prediction is because he is, his name in the English-speaking world gains lots and lots of views if you have a video about it, right? People are just biting at the bit to get more info on him. And that's why I predict that someone's going to start translating all the bullshit and rants he has into English. That's going to be my prediction, alright? Just English translations for Dragonlord. I barely even know what's going on with Dragonlord. He is as major of a name as Chris Chan when it comes to LoLCows. And that's sad. Cyrax might have an interesting year, he might not. Alright, this is the one I am the most unsure of. Alright, guaranteed to happen, the cycle of Cyrax. If Cyrax is alive, if the world is turning, if we aren't doing a nuclear war, maybe even if we're doing a nuclear war, the cycle of Cyrax will happen. Alright, it's just a given if Cyrax is alive. Alright, that good? Okay. So, another thing I think is going to happen with Cyrax is maybe he'll get trolled more. Alright, he's gonna, since that one fucker who's protecting him, I'm not even gonna give him the clout of saying his name. He's not protecting Cyrax anymore, so he's gonna get trolled more. And the least likely thing to happen is the return of Marty. Alright, Marty said that he doesn't want anything to do with Cyrax at all. I know a lot of people don't like it when I cover this person. I know a lot of people don't like it when I call her a LoLCow. But she does the same things LoLCows do. Alright? What's guaranteed to happen with Eugenia Cooney, she's gonna go away for a while and then come back and say, everything's fine! Hey guys, look, here's some new makeup palette or some bullshit. Alright? It's just what she does. Alright. That's the most likely thing to happen. Less likely thing to happen is an actual medical incident. Right? Her body is probably at the absolute limit. It has been for a while now. I'm surprised she has survived as long as she has. She needs serious medical attention. Alright? And a less likely thing to happen is, she kicks the bucket. Alright? Her body's at the absolute limit, she's gonna kick the bucket. The absolute least likely thing to happen. This is probably never going to happen, but it could, is that she's going to get better. Alright? She'll actually stop doing all this LoLCow stuff. She's going to get off the internet. She's going to, actually start eating and start getting a healthy lifestyle, and she's going to kick her mom out of her life. Because her mom is the one causing all the problems in her damn life. Alright, so that's my predictions of what's going to happen with LoLCows in 2024. Alright, I want you to sound off in the comments. What are your LoLCow predictions for 2024? Let me know. And in a year, let's say this exact day, January 23rd, 2025, I'm going to come back and I'm going to see if any of these were right. And we're going to do another video.